All right, folks, Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, July 23rd. SPY, another narrow range. We'll glance at the intraday real quick. And I'll zoom in a little bit. And really, it was like several hours of chop, but we did end up going out close to the highs. Overall, though, as I say every night, we're pretty much hanging out at all-time highs. Some really nice posts in the chat room today. For those that hung out in after hours, I had an even better after hours than I did intraday. So I tell you, Fridays aren't great. Yesterday I didn't think would be good, and it wasn't as far as after hours goes because the market was kind of weak. But if the market shows any strength at all, and you've got some runners, after hours can be really powerful. So if you can hang out with us in after hours, hopefully make some money. All right, so let me throw this up. And I know we got new faces in chat pretty much every day. So if you're new, please pause the video and read that. Talks about really how we operate in there. And I would also emphasize, if you're new, watch our free webinars, especially the pullback webinar, inflection points webinar. You'll learn a lot about the lingo we use, and you'll learn all about the buy zones for pullbacks and stuff like that. All right. So what are we watching for tomorrow? Love this chart. I made a killing in this one in after hours, by the way. I said it was my top watch in after hours, and it gave a great trade. But you got to love this. You had this pop here on this biggest volume ever, right? And then they did an offering, sells off, and it's right back up to before it did the offering. That's pretty powerful and needs to be on our watch list every day going forward here. But it gave a nice after hours trade. PLCE, this was a nice trade that I called over 670 today, and it went to 723. And after hours, it actually went to 759, but didn't have a lot of volume. I didn't trade that one in after hours, but I had a nice trade in that one today. I know a lot of you did. Let me try that again. NVTS. I like this big breakout here, and then the inside day today, also kind of with a bottoming tail. So really interesting tomorrow. If it breaks today's high, then you got that 948 above to potentially run to, maybe break above that. RRGB, as I said in chat today, it's the only place that's ever served me a raw chicken sandwich. But maybe I deserve that for ordering chicken at a burger joint. Anyway, the chart does not look bad, right? Over this 7 area, you're kind of coiling, kind of a ascending triangle-ish on the daily. So let's keep our eyes on that one. RILY. Had a really nice run, 2-day pullback. I should have had it on bounce watch today, but you know what? Nice strong close back up near recent highs. A lot of shorts in that one. And high short interest stocks seems to be a theme right now, so that makes it even better. Laser, LAZR, big volume back here 4 sessions ago and right up near that high from 4 sessions ago. That one looks good to me. LCFY, gapped up today, sold off, but ended up coming back up. I don't know, kind of close to the high of day. We're definitely going to watch that one. LCID, I never thought I'd have Lucid on a chart, but I had this pop, pulled back, and big day today. It's certainly extended, but it's acting better than usual. FFAI, big rip today. Could have some follow through, and it actually had nice news. And I don't think it's got a tiny float, but I think it's got, well, I don't know if it's got decent short interest, but anyway, had massive volume today, over 100 million shares and a pretty strong close. One of my watches in after hours, but it never gave a setup. So we'll watch it tomorrow. DNUT, this one was on my after hours watch list. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't get it. Didn't give kind of a clean setup, but man, it went to, so far, might have more in it, 595 in after hours. But anyway, you got to like that breakout today. I didn't know donuts could rip like that, but they can. BLNE, also a nice breakout today. PEW goes right back on the bounce playlist. Again, this was the former CLBR. Hasn't put in a green candle yet on the daily. I'm just looking for a bounce play entry. I haven't had one in it yet, but I want to watch. RCAT, ripped with the drone news, right? And now we're 3 days down in a row, right into the 20-day. That's a decent setup for a bounce play tomorrow. And you guys in chat, you know how we play bounce plays, only with a proper setup. And I'm going to put BBAI also on the bounce play list. It kind of had a nice intraday bounce today, but it's been a really strong stock. Bottoming tail today, goes on bounce watch tomorrow. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the pre-market. We'll build a list of gappers to add to this list, and we'll see you tomorrow.